is unbelievable.
Right on. Yeah, I'm going after a few Monster Ball sets too.
Yeah, I want to get as many mid number ones. Like on the people were just selling the mid number ones for like nothing on the day that they were opening the packs. I was just
Totally.
scooping them all up. Anything to do with the monster ball, I was like mid number one, mid number one, mid number one. I'll have them.
Somebody put a foil mint one gold. I bought it for 750 and flipped it for 6K wax in like 30 minutes.
Wait, what?
Yeah, somebody pulled a foil gold mint one slammer, and it was the Illuminati one, animated,
Uh huh.
and it was up for 750 right out the gate. So I grabbed it. I was like, that's way too low for an animated foil. And I put it up for 6K, and somebody bought it like 30 minutes later.
That's the thing. Like that's where Cogs is good because of like you're not like sure of the price. It's almost like a skill of being able to spot, be like immediately look at something and go, That's not price correct," and you just like no
Yeah.
questions asked. You buy it, and you know that later down the line that you're gonna sell. Hey everyone, welcome to the stream. I'm joined by Burst of Energy, uh, Big Noble, the
Going
man,
on,
the myth, the
guys?
legend from AtomiKings. So if you want to give an introduction and explain what AtomiKings is.
Yeah. Going on, guys? So the AtomiKings is just well, really, it's a group of my friends that I grew up with in the space. Uh, Not in the space, in life, I should say. Brought them into the space when COVID hit last year in April, and it's kept us closer than ever. You know, I'm a, I fight for transparency, communication. Make sure everybody gets a fair share of their stuff in the space. I've had to give a few of my own guys their own pee slaps. If you're gonna represent, I don't need you doing some shady shit.
Yeah.
It's not what this space is for. You
Some
know,
some people in the chat are asking about the pandas. Do you get any pandas today? What do you think about the pandas?
I did not get the pandas. I did not. Just give me 2 seconds, guys. I'm trying to post this here. Boom,
Well,
boom,
you say
boom.
that I didn't. I don't. I didn't buy any of the pandas. People always want me to like say. Apparently, if I say things, they go up in value. But I didn't buy any pandas. Um, I think the bots got them all. I'm not a big fan of these non-whitelisted drops at the moment. Like for especially for small collections, you've got to try and reward the people that are actually interested in playing the game.
Big time. Big time. Oh, it's Sammy Snake. Funny. I was putting snakes, so I wasn't getting it.
Sammy Snake 7, yeah,
Snake.
that's the stream.
Perfect. There we go. Good to go. Sorry about that, guys. Hang on. I can have the stream up in the chat. I did not have the chat up there. Yeah, so the pandas, I don't know. The panda art to me just looked very tacky. The R Planet ad on the stunt there. I bet half of the sales were because people seen it on the R Planet banner. I don't
That's
know.
like a very subtle change, wasn't it? Because like when you used to see stuff on the banner for our planet, that meant it was going to be stakeable, confirmed, right? And then they added like a tiny little thing that says "add," a tiny little box, and it was only like a month or two ago they started to do that. And now I think a lot of people do get caught out with just buying stuff and thinking it will be stakeable.
For sure. I don't know. It's not the way you should be buying things in this space, guys. I get it. Return income is like a big thing for people in this space. And a lot of projects are on the bubble to get you some sort of return income, guys. If you sit there and drown yourself on the one project you've heavily invested in, you're gonna beat yourself up, really. I'm a firm believer of being sticky with everything that you guys have today. Really, be sticky with your low mints. Be sticky with your stuff that isn't minted much, um, because it's only going to get tougher to get things. It's tougher to get on a whitelist. It's tough hitting every sale. And the thing is, eventually, I think trading will pick up once they get those notifications fixed. Knock
Yeah.
on wood. It's been months, but nothing's better than when somebody wants something from me. If they at least have something in another project that interests me, it's usually easier to make a trade.
Yeah.
There's nothing worse than going to somebody's profile and then seeing them invested into one project. It's like, oh, I don't want to trade with you because chances are that one project I'm not interested in.
Yeah, the one as well is like I don't like people that like see you coming and just try and rinse you for everything that you've got. Like one guy, like I was just trying to complete a collection for the cogs, like, and it wasn't like a big collection that was going to make me a lot of staking value, but he was just like it's like he knew that I needed it and I had no bartering power. It just sucked. And it's the
That,
same time as like you see him like asking other people for trades, and you just think, screw that guy, man.
totally. Like, and that's the thing. Like, look, if you want something, I'm a firm believer of if you want something, make it appealing to me, but don't fleece the guy. Really, I understand that you're trying to complete a set, and that might get you some return, but really, you don't need to be a complete prick about it. Sure, maybe get a better minted piece, maybe an extra cog in there, and call it a day. But really, I bet you he's stuck with that cog right now. I bet you he listed that cog for dirt after the stake rewards.
The worst thing that ever happened to me was I was relatively new to to wax, and I bought the cogs, right.
Yeah,
And so at night, I have these glasses that they're good for migraines. Like it blocks out the blue light from the PC,
okay, yeah,
right? And I opened a pack of cogs, one of the $8 packs for the second edition, right? Now I unpacked a slammer, like a coin of fate slammer, right? And then didn't know how to price it on the market, so I just priced it how the other ones looked. I sold it for a couple $100, right? Woke up the next day, I was like, oh, I wonder what that guy's doing with it. And I woke up, and obviously I'm not wearing the glasses anymore. It was a gold slammer that I sold for the price of the normal slammer, and it was like I was just dumbfounded looking at it, just be like,
yeah. No, that'll happen. That'll happen. And like I was telling you, like the Series 3 dropped on Saturday, and somebody put a foil gold slammer up, one of one, Illuminati animated, for 750 wax. And I was like, that's way too fucking low. Especially if it's animated, it's a foil. Foils, guys, that's what gets you the big returns in their game. So it was for 750, and I flipped it for 6,000 wax in like 20 minutes. So it was
that is not
just be
bad at
careful
all.
with what you guys are doing, and especially with cogs, because like if you want good cogs, you want to be opening the packs now. They're going to be coming out with those boosters, and they're going to have competitions to unlock the ones that haven't been minted yet. But really, that's all gambling, and you're playing with fire, really. Um, so when the new boosters come out, guys, if you don't plan on playing the game, don't invest heavy because you're going to be gambling for the best cog. And I'll tell you this, I just ripped like 70 packs in the last like 3 days, and I pulled two mint ones. And these are the blue packs with the six special slots.
Jesus.
So yeah, so that's just telling you how hard it is to pull one of those good cogs, because the new booster pack that's coming out, I believe, it's only got one special slot,
Right.
right? And that's a big gamble. That's a big gamble.
Yeah, I heard you're going to be able to get most of the stuff from playing the game now. Like you'll actually have to play the game a lot to get the rewards.
Yeah, and that's what I heard. The rumor mill is the incentive is something to do with the tubes. I don't know if they'll have another staking window. Don't go in there and say, is there a staking window? But the rumor is that the incentive is to have sets. So that's why I kind of went in on this set, is because eventually I'm going to sit down and go, look, I need some trades here, and you need a good healthy inventory to get some good sets in the set, especially the second and third sets. It's like 50 to 60 cogs per rainbow. So it's pretty sweaty.
I really hope there's a new staking window. I got caught out with the staking. I spent all this money getting the tubes together, and then I was so busy on the Monday of the window and didn't realize it could close in one day. I thought that I had time for a week. I didn't pay attention enough to it. And then I saw the announcement that it closed, and all my tubes that I'd put the money together thinking, right, I'm going to get this back in 3 months. Nope, didn't get that.
God, I'm so sorry to hear that, because yeah, I didn't have an idea, and I was in my chats, and somebody said the window closed. I can't stake my shit. I was like, oh no, oh, that sucks. Look, if I'm a gambler man, can could they make a staking window off the current supply of the Series 3 cogs? Yeah, they could. I hope they do. I don't know if they will.
I mean,
But
I'm pretty sure they're going to. Like,
it would make sense before the booster pack comes out to allot a pool, get everybody staked, and then pump the boosters out. That's what I'm hoping. I hope they do that, guys. Um, who knows? Who knows? I can see there's some good way of getting their token by having those sets in the game itself. Who knows? I just know I know the wax team. They recycle a lot of wax back to you guys. They love their cogs. So, I support teams like that.
yeah, I'm interested to see it. Like, it's so addictive. It's so addictive, and the trading you can spend hours thinking, like, planning out how you're going to do your sets. Um, I don't know if I'm going to be able to play the game. Like I said, I can't really play games that well, so I'll need to see. Maybe I will just trade the cogs, but. I opened I got one of those big packs on release and I opened it immediately, fast as possible, got like 39 mint ones, and I was like, right, here we go. And those will just sit until I need to do some trades.
So here's the tip for you guys. I guess if you guys go into COG Series 4 when they do it, so we've got 3 sets in less than a year. So from September till now, we got 3 sets. So I'd anticipate a fourth series coming, say, October. When you guys go and rip your packs, I do tell my stream if the captcha's not on, the clock trick works, guys. If the captcha's not on, you can set your clock ahead, watch time is, and then hit the pay with wax money to skip an extra second. That'll speed up your mints. Second of all, if you guys have your auto sig on when you're ripping your packs, if you have 4 different tabs open and you go to rip all 4 packs, it'll rip all 4 packs on your tabs. So then you're getting the low mints and you can just go through your tabs and quickly X them out and then go to your inventory and see what you want for the mint spree. So that works for that mint spree.
That's pretty smart.
Yeah, it works for the mint spree there. Something like Street Fighter, if you guys get into Street Fighter, I did luck out and get them in ones. I know they have something coming down the pipe here eventually. If you do get into that, I don't know if it's a great investment, but if you do get into it, guys, when I was building stuff, I do everything with you guys. I don't go onto the chain. I don't run the contracts. I don't open the packs that way because I know that just doesn't look right. So I grind with you guys. So what I was doing is when it would build the build card, I would just click the image and it would skip it, and then I was able to go on to the next one. I wouldn't have to watch the thing happen and the card spin and then it pop in your face. Just brute force it, skip it, go on to the next one, and keep meshing your cards. Just keep going. It's the best advice I could do for you guys.
Yeah, I've seen some things. If you use Anchor as well, like you can make it so that the window doesn't close, and you can save another half a second by just having it there and ready to sign. I've seen people doing that.
Yeah, yeah, for sure. You know, and I guess this just goes back to it's only going to get tougher to get good shit, guys.
Oh
So
yeah,
just be really picky with your stuff.
like you're saying that like you've been on the Wax blockchain like over a year now or a year.
Yeah, yeah.
So, but at the start, the drops were fine. Like I remember in February, early March, you know, there wasn't too much competition. If you used Anchor, you were just guaranteed to get the drops, right? And now,
Yeah.
if the drop isn't heavily whitelisted with claim limits, I cannot get anything. I just buy off secondary market now. I'm defeated. I can't do it anymore.
Yeah, and that's the thing with me too, is I'm expecting to buy into the projects that I really love on the secondary market most of the time.
It's sad though, isn't it? It is sad.
It is. It is. It is. I think teams are getting better at it. Like if you've got a big project like COGS or something, you can just have an open sale and leave it
Yeah.
open and you'll hit. But if you've got a relatively small one, um, as we evolve in this space, whitelisting and drops, they're an art in their own. So, it's something that's getting nerfed, and it might not be the same today. It might be different next year with new innovations. With new innovations, there's new exploits. There's a lot of stuff. And I think a lot of teams have a hard time putting these new innovations through without seeing the exploit. And sometimes an exploit is exploited when a new innovation comes into play. So it is really tough to gauge that. With the horrors, it was very easy for us to whitelist for the horseman sale because you just said, look, if you got a complete set, you're whitelisted.
Yeah.
Because those are the ones you want to, especially for a collection based collection. You want to make sure you whitelist your collectors. I think that is a huge thing in this space. So, sure, you might be some whale buying up the token, sure, and you might want to respect your people buying and pumping the token. I get that, but you have to allot somewhat of a list for set collectors because those guys are just spending about the same amount of money on the secondary on NFTs.
Yeah.
You know, so it's tough. It's tough. I don't know if you were familiar, but Friday the Horrors have their Series 2 coming.
Yeah.
It is at 5 p.m. UTC. I guess I'll just quickly touch base on that with you guys. So the team sat me down. It is a 13-minute open sale with minute cooldowns, 10 on each pack. Okay. The four higher rarities are a hybrid, are a pre-mint system, so they're all in a pool. The lower four rarities, a hybrid system. So you either hit a pre-mint or a mint on demand. So if you want to maybe get lower mint on demand stuff, rip your packs soon. Um, I think what the flippers don't understand is that everybody's got access to packs. So, this will be the best opportunity for you guys to either buy a lot if you want to finish packs.
Yep.
If you want to buy some on the secondary, there might be some cheaper on the secondary. I don't know. But I do know there's just under 400 1-1s. So that is the incentive to go in and try and crack some of these and get some of those 1-1s. Secondly, there are future plans for this set. So you might want to have a fair bit of cards. Also, there was a big announcement with Wax Arena today. Ultra Rare will kind of be leading the forefront with the collections there. Once I get some more information, I can. And the horrors will be on my show tomorrow night at 8 p.m. UTC time.
That's awesome. What I liked about when they did it's just the sheer amount of variety that you can get in those packs. Like it's insane. Like I don't know how they managed to do it. Like how they managed to get the art ready in time. Because there's so many random, like you said, those 400 1-on-1s. It must be an insane amount of preparation. Do you know who does all their templates? Do they sit and do that?
Yeah, it's John. It's John and Richie who do the templates over there. And it's funny because they sat me down in this meeting and they said, we're going to do an open sale. And my head dropped. Just like, oh, come on, guys. Why are you guys doing this? And then they explained it to me with the limits and stuff. And then they said, we got like 300 1-1s. I said, ooh, that's juicy. I said, can you get more in there? He said, we could try. So then they came back and said, we stuffed another 80 in there. So I was really impressed with that. I'll be going after the 1-1s, guys. I'll be picking a couple sets that I want to finish. Actually, one of my favorite ones, they've been working on it for 6 months, this series itself, casually adding ideas and moving ideas. One of my favorites coming up is the video game horrors, guys. So there's a video game horror influenced set of video game characters. So that should be pretty cool. I don't know if you guys are all into your video games or not, but I am. So there's some cool ones there.
Do you have any examples of ones that they've done?
There's a pyramid head in there.
Oh, nice.
There is a nemesis in there as well. I don't want to give away too many, but Nemesis from Resident Evil. So there's a couple cool ones in there.
Are you gonna go big?
Looking like it, yeah. Yeah, I'll probably get 50, 60 packs, maybe more. We'll see. I have a feeling there's going to be some dumb flippers that buy as many as they can and they'll go, oh shit, everybody can get packs. But then again, keep in mind there's a heavy, heavy group of collectors in that group, so they're going to be sniping those packs too.
Yeah.
So make sure you guys, I think the easiest and stress-free thing to do would be to grab yourself a couple packs so you have something to open. Because once you go to the secondary, they'll probably be cheaper, but I see them at least 2 times over the weekend. I don't know if they're going to be 3, 4, 5, 6 like they normally are, but I see them at least 2, 3 over the weekend. once
Yeah.
people start tracking sets. I know there's a couple guys that are going to try to complete the whole thing. So
Wow. And
we got one guy who's completed. We've got one guy who's completed all three sets. Abe, NFT Composer, if you guys are familiar with him. And then you got Dev. Dev's finished two sets, and I've finished one set. And I think that is it for everybody with sets complete right now.
how many do you need to complete the set in the new one?
The new one, I want to say it's over 1,000.
1,000.
If you want to finish the set, I think it's 1,100 guys. That's not including the one ones. So if you're in a budget, guys, pick a set and roll with it. Don't try to take the whole thing. Pick a set that you like and try to finish that set. Each set will have its own rewards. And each set you'll have a chance at a mint one if you finish it. Also, if your sets are stacked as well, guys, you will have a second chance at a mint one. So if you have two base sets complete, you'll have a chance at two mint ones when that base set reward comes out.
I think those one of ones are going to be key. If people, because I love opening stuff, and just a chance of getting the one of ones, like rather just for the collector value or the fact that you'd be able to sell them.
Yeah, so there's a specific set of 10 of them done by a different artist. Those are the ones I'm going to be going after. I will trade any of my mythics for those, but we'll see if I get there's only 10 of the 380 of them. So Crypto Horror sets are going to be a thing too from the mining event. Love the set rewards. Yeah, so if you guys have got your Crypto Horrors, guys, the Crypto Horrors just finished up today. They're going to have those out for set rewards as well. And you can stack those as well for your set rewards.
I'm just checking out the. Wow, it's cool. Look at. I'm just gonna switch mine for a sec. Look, so this is the reward that the guy got for.
Yes, that is his face.
That is.
That
sick.
is his face. 15. Yeah,
He
he's
is
the
the
only
king of
guy
the
who's got
horrors.
two sets. Yeah. If you go over to head over to the horrors collection, click it, and then you can go down to the who's paid the most, and he just blows everybody up.
Let's have a look. Uh, Explorer collections. The horrors or the ultra rare?
Ultra horrors right there. Hit view collection, and then
For the
scoot
horrors
down.
or for the ultra rare?
Horrors.
Horrors, right. And then 151,000. Jesus Christ. Oh my god.
He's the beast.
Well, that's him there with the number one. What else has he got? This plague one.
Well, those are the artist signatures.
Looks like he's got a lot of cogs. What else has this guy got? Dark pinup. Oh, he's got some dirty flapjack as well. I was talking about the dirty flapjack on the stream the other day.
So, Dirty Flapjack, I met back in February. I was blown away by her art. And her all truly.
Yeah.
I said this on my stream yesterday. They had the drop of the weekend. They asked me and the community for ideas as far as variations go, card counts go, price goes, stuff like that. It was very fair. It was properly delivered to us as a community. And they're working hard for the space, guys. So I fully support what those two are doing big time in this space. Big believer of them. I'm a big believer of Lou Momoko too. Lou Momoko has been with me from the start, supporting me. I don't know if that's stream friendly.
All right.
For me, so the thing is with my stream and the art I show on my stream, I have a little mature audience disclaimer at the start, and I show it off. I don't think it's a problem. I haven't got dinged or anything for showing off the art. I believe as long as it's art, you're okay to show it off. But I think you need that mature disclaimer on it.
Yeah,
People I should be doing.
I'm the world's biggest idiot with Twitch, so I would probably need to look into doing that. But
Oh, me too, man. Me too. The learning game. The learning game. So I was gonna for your stream today. I was gonna give away a olive lamp pack to your viewers.
oh, awesome!
So I was hoping I could donate one of those as well. And then if you wouldn't mind bringing up something on the screen for me,
Sure thing.
just type in war.
Uh, in
No, don't type in war.
on the market or the Explorer.
Go to writers um, project.
Like that writer there.
Yep. There you go. The War Finny there.
Yeah.
So they did a collab with the horrors, and these were airdropped to holders of either a bare metal Finny or a Finny minor. And I will forget what the horror stipulations were. I believe it was a specific set. But anyways, I have one of those and the Ultra Horrors Finny collab on the horror side as well to give away on your stream today.
Awesome. Thank you so much.
Yeah, no problem. No problem. I
How
hope
do
you
you
guys
do your
like Finny.
giveaways?
So I usually run a wheel, but I've seen that you run yours through Discord. That's totally cool. I usually run a wheel. My stream is asking for marbles.
Marble. I don't know how
So
to
that
do any of this.
yeah,
I just use that streamer giveaway thing and it picks the people. The
fair enough. Yeah, so I just run a form, Google form, and then I just run a wheel after. My wife usually runs through and scans the bots, and she's got a nice ban list on my list, so I can usually quickly remove them, which is good.
Oh, do you want me to show what you sent me the other day as well?
Yeah, I'd love to. This is for your community as well.
So let me just find it because I've got a lot of crap in my. I'll need to. There it is. There it is.
Yeah, yeah, so I decided to give this away.
Min number one.
To
I
you.
can't believe you're
Yeah,
giving away the min number one. That's insane.
I give away a lot of mint ones.
But of your own thing, of your own thing.
Yeah, I think that's one of the favorites too, the orange one. We have four. There's four variations
Right.
that are done with that collab. And that's it.
Looks
Yeah,
sick.
and that's the thing. I love that's their character Gashakudo. So that's one of their fan favorites from series one. The skeleton there. They just put the crown on it. It's pretty cool. And it just kind of blew up. And now don't go buy all the cards, guys. But on the 15th, I'm airdropping. If you actually want to go and bring up the gold variation of that card, that'd be awesome.
So, Holo or collab.
Yeah.
Is it this
That's
one?
the new Finny. That's the new Finny I'll be giving out as well. But yes, it's one of those ones. One of them is an error, and one of them is not. But you can click it regardless. Okay, so the story behind this card here is John and Richie wanted to give it to me for all the hard work that I've done. But I said, fuck it. I would like somebody in my community to have it. So the way I'm doing it, and this was all spur of the moment, guys. I didn't have this planned at the start, but I have four variations of that skull card. If you hold three of the variations, any three on July 15th, I will be RNGing any of those holders this card.
Holy shit.
Yeah, so I'm giving this out to somebody holding those cards. And the thing is, most of my community are in possession of those cards, which is why I decided to do this, because I was giving this away to people who are either subbing, going out of their way. I don't expect the subs, but it was nice to give them something in return.
Looks sick. People are going to be going mental for this. You imagine the one person that actually gets this.
Well, and I got a bunch to go out, so you know what? I'm going to donate a couple more of those to your stream as well. So I got a few of those to give out actually. So I'll give you three more of them.
Jesus Christ, you're too kind, dude, with the giveaways.
Hey man, I've got enough in this space. I think that this space, it's always nice to have something nice in your wallet because everybody's grinding here.
Yeah, that's true. Have you got anything else? Other projects that you're looking forward to coming up for release?
Well, I've been patiently waiting over a year and a bit for Dark Country Land, so I'm very stoked for that. Um, Look, there's a sense of disconnect when it comes to communication with that team because they're on the other side of the world. But as far as the token goes, and as far as a game is being approached, they released their first pack in February of 2020, guys, to their followers. And I think they only released something like 700 packs, maybe a little more. The Exodus series, you can find them on Simple Market. Make sure the description says Exodus series. If you look into this, these packs are expensive now. And the thing is, they have the standard packs and the Exodus packs. They look the exact same. So in the description, just make sure it says Exodus. But regardless, I feel safer when a game is approached with time in this space, guys. Else you get something rushed out with kind of what we're dealing with our planet right now. It was rushed out and they're back at the drawing board trying to fix the issues that I think will get fixed. But where I'm going with this is the thing is we're here in July 2021, so it's been what, 16, 17, 18 months. And now we're getting to open our land tomorrow. I just feel like if a team is approaching their project with care and precision, you'll get a polished product. I played the card game. The card game's decent. It's not bad. But the aspect of defending your lands with your heroes and like protecting your lands and upgrading your lands is pretty cool. So there's reasons why bigger chains have approached Alien Worlds and other projects, and they haven't approached other projects. And I feel like projects that take time will get approached by other chains and projects. So I'm bullish on those lands. I see them going up eventually when the packs open. Um, Capcom's got something coming. I'll be getting in on Capcom. I don't know if that's a really good investment, but I'll be jumping in on some Capcom. I'm excited for your project. I'm excited to get some cars rolling. That All Land was interesting. It was actually the first time I felt good about buying my niece an NFT. And like, you own a tree now. She has no idea what it is, but I just felt good buying her a tree.
Yeah.
And the fact that you can watch your trees, that's pretty cool. I thought that was pretty cool. But yeah, as far as everything goes, the horrors, Dark Country, I'll be going in on. Um, I just know I might be slowing down a little bit here as the summer months go on in my investing because I am heavily invested in a lot of shit right now.
So much stuff is coming out, man. People are asking, what do you think is going to be better, Prospectors or Dark Country?
Dark Country.
No hesitation there.
The thing that scares me about prospectors is they're ran by the same guys running our planet. What happened to tribal books? Where's tribal books?
That is the biggest mystery of all time. What is
where
actually happened to tribal books?
you know what I mean? So, how do you find Burst of Energy? What is his social media? Look, I'll post. I've got a Twitch as well. It's twitch.tv/burst underscore of energy. Underscores in there. Here, actually, I'll just give it to. Let me see if this pops through. Do you mind just popping that in the chat there, Sammy?
No problem.
Here's my Twitch. And here's my Twitter. Yeah, I usually stream lots, guys. I usually try to stream after the other side of the world's streaming. Yeah, nice and fair. But tomorrow I'll be streaming my DC packs. I'm going to rip those. I've got 23 lands. I don't know if I'll rip them all.
Oh, 23! Oh, man. You talking about it has made me want to buy some. I sold them because I needed the wax desperately. Now I want back in. The fact that you can open them now, I'm going to be falling for the mugs prices.
Yeah, so I'll be ripping those tomorrow. And then I think about 6 or 5 hours after that, I'm going to have Richie and John on for an interview. We can talk about the Wax Arena partnership and the Horrors drop. And then Friday, I'll be ripping a fuck ton of Horrors packs live. So
I'll tune in for that. I'll definitely tune in.
Yeah, right on.
I
Right
watch
on.
you. I
Yeah, and
watch your stream because you open a lot of stuff. It's just like I can live through you for stuff that I don't necessarily want to open. I just tune into your stream and watch.
yeah. I love opening shit. I
Well, what
do.
was it
I
the other
do. I
day?
love opening.
You were opening the were you opening Century Train the other day when I tuned
Oh,
in?
I don't even want to talk
It
about
was so
that.
bad. Like you were just opening common after common of the
I
Century Train.
this lineup of common trades that you could have. I think I got 2 uncommons and 4 packs. The rest were common. It was just common city.
Someone in the chat
Uh,
just said that was a train wreck. Hey!
it was a train wreck. Somebody said it was a train wreck. Train wreck with all my wax. I was like, yeah, took it for sure. Hey, that project could be good. I haven't studied into it too much. I'm not going to invest in it. I was just hoping I'd get a freaking rare train or an epic train, and I was like, all right,
I
it
got an
was
epic train, but
uneventful.
the price went up crazy and it's gone back down. To be honest, like I never
Yeah.
sell anything, so it doesn't really matter. But I will probably buy into the Century Train sale.
Hey,
It's just
don't they have their conductor sale coming up?
yeah. I mean, the whole thing is a bit like odd, like,
Yeah.
but the odd is good, you know. Like,
Yeah. No,
it's
that's
piqued
good.
my
As
interest.
long as you don't. Yeah, totally. If you look odd, at least you're giving us something to think about. If you look run of the mill by the book, then you just look boring.
The number
You
of
know.
like blending projects at the moment is just doing my head in. Like, you just
Well,
blend.
and that's the thing. And an innovation is going to come for the blending that we just probably haven't seen yet. So pre-minting your blends, that should be a thing. Being able to blend down 4 different paths, like a choose your own storybook, should be a thing. And then just carrying on 4 different branches and you get all the way and then on a mid spree, plus you don't know what you're getting. If
Yeah.
you can bring that pack addiction to the blending, it'll work very well. And I know
The
that'll eventually change.
Nifty blocks are. I don't know if they've released it yet, but they're releasing their own blending service with some of these features. So
Interesting.
that is going to be a bit of a game changer because, like, Nifty blocks give people the ability to access this without having to like code anything. So it makes a big difference, or like bother Atomic Hub. So, um,
Right.
but when that comes out, that'll be a game changer, I think, for a lot of projects.
Think for as far as art projects go, if you guys are into art, I'm big on Stelchi, uh, big on Lou Momoko, Dirty Flapjack. Who else am I? There's some other people that I'm bullish on. I'm gonna feel bad because I don't mention them. Give me a second.
Zorto, you need to be big on Zorto.
Do I?
Yeah, Zorto. Zorto is the man, the myth, the legend. If anyone knows the story of Zorto, right, the funniest thing ever, right? I was hanging out on the Our Planet Discord at like 3 a.m. Right, this guy comes in. He's called Zorto, and he goes, guys. I don't think he's sent any messages before. He goes, guys, I'm really sorry for the delay. I'm working really hard. Thank you for your patience, and I will get this out to you soon. No context, and everyone's just like, well,
Yeah,
I'm kind of
good talk,
intrigued
buddy.
now. What are you apologizing for? What's this? And then
Yeah.
he posts the link to his collection, and then we were all just buying the things. So where is it now? So I managed to get a mint number one Zorto, which I have on my it's block art wave, and it's just I find it so funny. It's like the best unintentional marketing technique ever. He just comes in and he's like, "I'm so sorry for not delivering on time," and I'm like, "Wait, what?" So I
Okay, I see that. I seen that in your account. I was like, what is this?
so I'm just buying the Zorto. It's a bit of fun. I'm buying the Zortos, so you can see them here. That he's just dropping them, and the people from the Art Planet are buying them. But in terms of like art NFTs, like I never know. Like that's the thing is with the art NFTs, it's all subjective. So sometimes if there's a funny story behind it, or well, I play a game with my friend, and if
Yeah.
we see anything like stupid on like this like new on the marketplace, we'll just buy it and put it into their inventory. Just send it to them, and then the next time they log in, they're like, "What on earth? Where did I get this?" So,
Interesting.
so
Yeah, no shit. I seen a wheat mentioned it there. Magenta. Magenta is another art project. Bullish in, but that is fantastic art. So if you like juicy art, check her stuff out. I'm going to send you those cards right now.
nice. Did you buy
and
any
I'm
of
going to
the
send.
uplift rigs?
So I am not bullish on Uplift. A, because it's Minecraft. I don't know. Me when it comes to repurposed, repolished products, I'm just not a big fan. That's me. Um, I don't know. I just feel like I get it. There was guys in my chat going, the users are growing by the numbers, by the years. Cool. It's got a following. I don't have time for Minecraft. It's really hard to stay focused in the wax space with projects like that because you've got to put some time and effort into making your land there. Could it go well? Yeah, it'll probably go well for you guys. I think most of these tokens will float in the space. It's just figuring out when they'll bend. I think 2021 is a safe space for tokens floating up and down here and there. But as far as Uplift goes, it just doesn't impress me. It's Minecraft. You know, it's somebody just went and made a server on it, sold land, and they're doing some cool things over there. Don't get me wrong, there's a lot of cool people involved, a lot of good people in the space involved. And I hope it goes well for everybody. I just didn't invest into that because I invested into Our Planet, Alien Worlds, Dark Country, horrors, all that stuff. Now your project's Nova Rally, all of land.
There's just
You
too
know,
much. There's too much now. Too many projects popping up. Like I said to you before the stream, there's going to be a big, like, I don't know, some bad days when a lot of projects fail. There's like they're
yeah,
coming. They're coming. Like all these projects we're
yeah,
buying into now, like you don't know which ones are going to make it. Like there's going to be a lot, like a bloodbath, where some of these projects are going to fail,
totally,
and that might
totally,
cause a bit of a crash on Wags. Because
for
they're
sure.
popping up at like such a serious pace now.
Well, and that's the thing. You guys need to, I guess, you know, get your get your wallet with a fair bit of share of some things. Don't heavily, if you're unsure on a project, do not invest into just that project and only that project. It goes back to saying be picky with everything that you own, guys. Just because you're not making your wax back day one, the amount of guys that take their shit and put it on the market for wax back, and they lose is astronomical. I don't know how many guys buy shit and just dump their shit. Look, if you're a gambler like that, you're probably better off keeping your packs closed. That's safe money, guys. Secondly, just don't go too heavy into one wax project in the space. There's lots here.
Hmm.
There's lots here. Diversify, big time.
Some good people talk about Novaral in the chat as always. Some good news for you guys. I chatted with Atomic Hub today, and we are going to be verified. People were asking me about this, and I've submitted the documents. They're happy. I showed them the development, how it's going, and we're going to be verified. So that is pretty
That's
big news.
great.
I will do a full announcement when we're actually verified, but I had the conversation today, so I'm pretty happy that we are going to be verified. Actually, ahead of schedule. I thought it would take longer, but we'll see. So very happy with
Congratulations.
that. To get a verified
Congratulations.
collection on Atomic Hub.
Yeah, man.
Congratulations to us all. Really happy with that.
Right on. Yeah, it'll be nice to see the double orange check mark by your name. For sure. I sent you that pack and those cards. So you have that to distribute whenever.
Right. Should we start
I
doing
hope whoever does. Yeah, go ahead.
Right. How much stuff
I
do
hope
we need to
whoever
give away?
pulls that 4 pack pulls 2 immortal trees, 4 immortal trees.
We've got some big news coming for Olive Land, by the way. Like we we are gonna host a big party in Cyprus next year. And like we're talking to like these 5-star hotels. It's gonna be like a huge event. So we're gonna be putting out some information and seeing who would actually come to Cyprus for a big party for like 4 to 7 days. And you can see the land. There's some sick hotels. There's going to be like jet ski, volleyball, barbecues, like this whole like a properly like there's a company that's running the event. So for people that want to actually come and see the land, it's a great excuse. We're going to have a big party.
We get the DJ spinning because, like, I
Yeah,
love
yeah.
electronic.
I think there's going to be DJs. You can get involved.
Yeah, I know I'm in. AtomiKings are in. Pretty sure we'll all come in.
So yeah, I'm hyped for that. Right, let's do some giveaways. Thank you so much for doing the. You don't have to. Like people come in and they always expect that they have to give stuff. You don't have to, but people in the stream,
No,
this is
so
not what they're here for, but they do. It is greatly appreciated. So we've got this AtomiKings mint number 1 to give away. So I'll do that one separately. We'll do these 3 cards first, and then I'll do the Olive Land, and then I'll do the one. So I'll just use my little streamer giveaway thing.
those are all stakeable for 8th too, guys.
Are they?
As well.
Nice.
Yes, they are.
Why is that not loading? There we go. Am I sharing it? I am sharing it. Right. What? So the first one, we're giving away 3. So it's got to be ! AtomiKings. 3. Start the giveaway. ! AtomiKings. Good luck, everyone. Get these really nice. The colors on these are great. Like the purple, the green, the orange, and the blue, and the white and the.
It was funny. It was funny because I said, "Hey, man, can we do one more card?" Said John, and he said, "You want to do one more? I feel like it's done." I said, "Dude, just try an orange. Try an orange." And he tries it, and then he sends me the view. He's like, "It actually looks fucking sick. Let's do it."
Yeah.
I was like, "Sweet, yeah, all right, let's do one more." So.
That's definitely my favorite out of all of them. The orange and the blue.
The reason I made it 3 because there is a 4th one that is minted less. So that is the reason why I made it holders of 3, because it wouldn't be fair.
Right.
Because my lower mint one got cleared out. Everybody went apeshit for that one.
Right. 5 more seconds, guys, to get your entries. Bum's a Bum, Daggerath, and Zero Ping Ping. You win.
Congrats, guys.
You win an AtomiKings Ultra Horrors card. There's only 75 of that one. I'll do the random on 75 of that one. I'll do the randomizing so that we decide who gets who, because some are minted a bit less, but they're very low mints anyway, like in terms of like the supply. So that's very good. So the next one we're gonna.
That's a big thing with the horrors. Big thing. We hate high mints.
Let's do AtomiLand for the Olive Land pack. We're going away 1 Olive Land pack of 4! ! AtomiLand. Get this in the chat. What is this? This has just been dropped into my inventory today. You what's your thoughts on Green Rabbit? You getting involved with Green Rabbit?
Richie and John want me to. I watched your stream yesterday a little bit and touching base on them. They look good. Yeah, I'll probably invest a bit. Don't they have their own whitelist coming up? I don't know if I got on that or not. We'll see.
I signed up on the website for the whitelist. I got this for the Horde token. I don't know how I fulfilled the requirements for this, but I'm very thankful. I'm excited. I love the characters. General Saw Scale and Mark Tortuga are my favorites. So plus the people. Like I said, the people of the Green Rabbit are like the most passionate fans of any project. Like I thought the snaking community is mental, but these guys, oh man, they love the project. So
that's awesome. Yeah, I'll be investing a little bit into Green Rabbit for sure. A little bit could turn into a lot after I study it for a day.
Right, Araxat, you are the winner of an Olive Land pack.
Congrats.
Congratulations, my friend. And then, it's time for the big one. It's time for the big one. Mint number 1, AtomiKings card. Oh, in the sexiest color of them all. Right. What do you want the giveaway message to be?
Let's go Horror Series 2. Horrors Series 2.
Horrors Series 2. This is a bit of work, guys. Remember, there's 2 S's in here. Right. ! Horrors Series 2. You got a minute. And you can get beautiful. You can also see some Zorto showers that I've picked up.
I don't know. Click that. Let me see that.
Look at this shower.
He's got the weight on it. There's no way that weighs 157 pounds.
I never even noticed the weight. I'm having so much fun collecting the Zorto thing.
Yeah, that's cool. That's what matters.
He seems like a really nice guy as well. I know, like, we're joking around a bit, but like, I don't mind supporting it just because it's fun. Like,
Right.
I'm having a lot of fun collecting it just for the hell of it. So that's why I like Wax. You just see stuff randomly pop up in the market and you just buy it. Like, you just see something cool, you buy it. Simple as
Yeah.
that. But the same
Totally.
thing. I'm doing the Critter Craft. I'm collecting the stickers for Critter Craft. So I'm quite excited to see what they do when they start launching more details of what you can do with the stickers.
You said Crittercraft, eh? I'm gonna have to check that one out.
Yeah, Critter Craft's got a really nice website.
I'll check it out. All right, good luck, guys.
Loader, congratulations. So what I'll just do is, just so I remember, I'll just say
Loda one, eh? I'm
Loda.
happy because Loda comes into my streams a lot.
Excellent.
Right
Well,
on.
he should be very happy with that prize. So
Right on,
congratulations.
Loda.
Nice to have all of you guys from your stream come across and see. I like. There's a few streams that I like tuning into. I love. Do you know Zillion?
You actually host him, don't you?
Yeah.
Yeah, I peeked in on him. Yeah, he seems like he's very personal and quite up to date with the stuff that he's doing.
Yeah, I like just watching him just because like he gives a very nice approach to a lot of things, and also like when I'm like constantly busy and doing stuff, it's just quite nice to watch someone else talk about other projects and their
Yeah,
opinion. People are always asking me my opinion, and like to be honest, like what do we actually know? Like we can give you like facts and we can give you stuff from a white paper, but like I don't have all of the answers. You know, I don't know what projects are going to be good or not.
totally. And I've said this. I don't know if I've said this a million times, but I've said it a lot. I'm one opinion. When I give you an opinion, please go get another 3 or 4 opinions, please, because mine is sometimes I'm not always right, guys.
You say it how
Try
it
it.
is though. Like you don't beat around the bush. I like that. There's like we were talking about stuff before the stream, and that's exactly where I'm like, where some projects, if they're doing shady stuff, that needs to get called out. Like people need to know.
100%.
You need to call them out because someone's got to do it. Because there's so much like I feel like there's a few big dramas coming where people are gonna find out about stuff that goes on, and you're just like, yikes.
Yeah, my stream knows where I stand with specific projects, and if you guys come into my stream and ask me, I'll tell you straight how I feel about that project for sure. And I think, like Sammy just said, there is probably going to be some drama coming down the pipes. There already is drama in the space. Teams stabbing other teams in the back, and people lying. A lot of shit happened last year. Was inappropriate stuff was getting dropped to people running projects, or they'd hook their buddies up. We could all see it,
Yeah.
and they just like go, oh, yeah, you don't know what you're talking about. You don't know what you're talking about. So the only way to get heard here is you make yourself a voice. So I like what Sammy's doing, what I'm doing. We're voice for the people, even though our voices might not be what you want to hear or might not be the right take.
Yeah.
Then again, go get another opinion.
No, but it's helpful for me as well. It's helpful for me, like listening to you guys talk about stuff and like, because when you come into a project, you might at first think, like, what's the harm if I do drop a few packs to my buddies and stuff? But like, then you think, well, actually, where did you draw the line? So what we did for Nova Rally is we literally said all the staff members are going to get 1 pack of each, and that's it. And we'll just give them to anyway, and we'll have this set for giveaways. And in the memo of each transaction I do, I label it and I say that's why I'm sending it. And I've done that because I've learned from other projects getting criticized. So it's like, it's good to use their experience to help, because otherwise, like, I don't think I would have necessarily thought of that if that hadn't happened. I might have just fallen into the same trap and like, because people have asked me like, oh, can you send me like 1 or 2 packs? It's only 1 or 2 packs. And then like, if that stuff didn't happen, you might be like, oh well, it's just one pack. Like, but then you just have to say
Yeah,
like, no, this is not how we do things. We're a business.
totally. Totally. And that's kind of why I look, I'm a firm believer of projects keeping packs back for their staff and for influencer purposes, stuff like that, giveaways, stuff like that, for sure. Before your sale, I popped into your room. You answered my question. I said, do you plan on keeping some packs back for staff? Yeah, we do. And so the next days came out, and I seen your room out with the pitchforks. They minted more packs. I'm like, well, I fucking asked him if he's keeping some more back, and he said, yeah. So it makes sense. You have to keep something back for your staff. I think if the staff is working hard, there's no reason they go to the secondary market to buy initial packs.
Yeah.
They want to buy more, sure, but you need to reward your staff. Staff is working hard here. It's stressful. This whole space, it's fun and it's stressful too. It is.
It's very stressful. The past couple of weeks, I've not slept
It
well
is.
at all.
No, no, it is, and that's the thing. Sammy, I can only imagine the stress and the pressure you're dealing with some of the DMs that you get, because I get some wild DMs too. It's like, well, I can't help you. I'm very busy. It's tough to, you know, that's the thing. Um, I got an idea for you guys. If can you share this link too? This is if you guys want to come into my group into Telegram, more than welcome to. Here you go. I don't know if you're in there, but there's that link. You guys jump into this group as well. If you guys need any takes on projects, any takes on where to put your wax, this is the group to be into. Everybody is invested into something else in here. If you need just some guidance, jump in here, please. Please ask the boys for some advice. If I'm not invested in it, see, I'm not invested heavy into Uplift World, but a lot of the other AtomiKings are, and they give you all the perfect reasons to why to invest into it. And you're not going to get roasted.
Yeah.
You're not going to get roasted.
And also, well, that's good that you just let people do it. There's people out there that are like charging. Any group that like charges for their advice, like their investment advice on wax space, that's a joke, in my opinion.
So, 100%. 100%. And no shots fired, but all the influencers in the space early, their fucking wax NFT game is weak sauce. Weak sauce. I'm not going to say any names. But like as far as like collecting goes and just being a part of projects and stuff, these guys would buy the smallest set and then go tweet about it and be like, look what I finished. Well, that was a $5 set. You know, they jump into Alien Worlds and grab one land when it was $1,000 and say that's my land and use it as a point to come and mine on, like for you guys to make them a token. The thing is, there's lots of hidden agendas, guys. We just don't know it. A lot of hidden agendas in the world are trying to get implemented here, but the difference is you have control of all of your assets. That is the difference. So don't let anybody tell you what you should and shouldn't do with your shit. That's the difference here. Nobody manages your stuff.
Weak sauce. Weak sauce.
Yeah, it is. It is. It is. I'm glad there's more influencers popping up in this space, preaching the good preach, because I feel like we're getting more vetted people and more experienced people who are ready to open their mouths and speak their minds. And then you got people coming from other chains' experience, bringing their experience over here. It's good. Wax was very early, so to say this was the number one project back in the day, or this is the number one influencer, a lot has changed from those
Yeah.
two number ones, big time.
The
If
what do
they
you think?
announced Series 2, they did.
Street Fighter 2 Series 2, July 15th.
So I don't know how true it is, but I've been pushing that team to make it so your Series 1 cards can be burnable within Series 2. I was told that that is going to be a thing.
Nice.
So if you dumped your Series 1 cards, um, don't go and buy Series 1 cards right now. Those look dope. Those look really dope, actually, compared to Series 1. Wow. They upped their game a bit. But that's the thing. Don't go buy the Series 1 cards without the the facts, guys. Make sure you go and reach out to their room and see if you can get an answer. They're pre-minted, these ones, as well.
Free
Just so
demo
you know.
pack, they're
And
saying. There's a stress test on July 14th at 1 p.m. Eastern. to earn a free demo pack.
Perfect. And it's 30% less than the first series supply, guys. If you look at the pack counts up there, right there, that's about 30% than what they dropped last time.
The only thing though, like, did you get involved in the what was it called? What was the robot one?
Robotech.
Robotech. Yeah. Did you get involved in that?
I got sweaty. I think I'm top 10 for points over there.
Really?
Yeah, I got sweaty. It was affordable. It was affordable. Like I had a lot of wax at the time. Packs were about 300 wax, so I just kept mashing them up for the mint ones. This is the one thing that drives me nuts though with these guys, is they end up doing a pre-mint pool that you can max out and then screw yourself and not get any of those mints if you don't know if they're gone or not. So with the golds and Robotech, there was only 13 pre-minted in the golds. Once
Right.
those 13 were hit, it was hitting 14, 15, 16. So if they do that again, that's going to kind of suck. If they do that again, I would suggest crafting as fast as you can if you want those low mints.
You are such more of a collector than me. Like I look at this stuff and I look at Street Fighter and I think to myself, why aren't they the best collection on wax? Like
They should be.
they should
be, but they're
they
not.
have the best IP. Why have they not built something around this or paid someone to develop something around this? Like it would be huge. It would be so big. So
Yes.
I like I said, like I like collecting tokens. Me, like it doesn't matter. I'll learn some shit token
that's
any
fair.
day. And like with these, I'm just going the same way with all of them. I didn't buy much Street Fighter because I was there right after Street Fighter launched. I bought into Godzilla. I bought into Garbage Pail Kids. I bought into Robotech. I bought into MLB. MLB is the only one where I did okay. Like everything else, it's just like you just light your money on fire. Like the website, the partnered wax website looks the same. You just buy them, you collect them, and you just light your money on fire.
So I agree with you fully. Lighting your money on fire with these big companies, 100%. That's what I said to my stream when I was doing Robotech. I said, look, guys, this isn't financial advice. I am just going in to collect and get the mints.
Yeah.
I'm losing money. I even said that. But I will say, I have had, when I'm in these bigger companies' rooms, and when you're chatting with their moderators or their staff, nobody reached out to me personally except Street Fighter's team. Street Fighter team has personally reached out to me to my criticism. So I'm hoping they took some of it. I don't expect them to put everything in play that I mentioned should be in play.
No.
But I'm hoping they step their game up. Those NFTs look better.
Yes.
If they do, it'll be a step up if they do. And I'm really hoping that they bring those Series 1 cards in for a burn. That is a whole new aspect that I think should be put forward by a big team. It will give a lot of people who are sitting on a lot of shit right now some playability.
But like,
I'm hoping.
What I want to say is like, you look at what Alien Worlds and what Our Planet are doing. Imagine what an actual company coming in like with a track record could come in and do on wax. Like they could make some serious money. Like why? And I think that Street Fighter like they should just come in with their own like take on it. Imagine a fighting game on the blockchain with NFT characters. It doesn't need to be the real time fighting. They could come up with some sort of thing like Thunderdome for Alien Worlds. That thing would kill. That thing would honestly kill.
Yeah, that would, and I think maybe that's something I should ask them about after, because I am in personal contact with one of their staff members, and then maybe that's something that needs to be brought to the table after this. Say, hey, look, you should make a battle game with your cards.
Yeah, because I mean they'll make a lot of money anyway. Like there's a lot of Street Fighter fans. A lot of us played Street Fighter growing up. Like I'll probably buy some of the NFTs. Like I think what I would like to see on the NFT, like maybe the theme songs, like stuff like that.
Totally, like theme song cards. Those would be dope.
Yeah,
those would be cool. Totally.
But overall, like that with like, and I don't know. It could just be the way that the company's set up and how it's licensed to do certain things, and maybe there isn't that much budget for it. But I think there should be. They should just come in big and be like, all right, we've seen these other things on Wax. Like Wax is clearly a good platform, a lot of money flowing through it. Like we're going to take it seriously. We're going to be number one. Why a big company hasn't come and done it yet, I don't know. Like,
Fully agree with you.
because they could just
I
like,
fully agree.
you see what happens day to day with the mistakes that some of the big games are making. Like, and they are big by our standards, but they are very small in comparison to what a Street
100%.
Fighter could come and do.
100%. Any of those companies could come on if they had the proper dev team behind them and just knock it out of the park
Yeah,
for sure. And it would. I think. I think what a lot of projects are ignorant to is what you guys put in front of us pumps this place. So if you put something that's half-ass, it's going to half-ass pump the place a day after the buzz.
yeah,
And then I also think a few of these companies disregard that secondary market is a representation of your project. And if you can nerf or mix your drop so it's kind of appealing for sellers and buyers, you're going to make everybody happy. Now, if all these sellers are just battling to the bottom all the day, there's got to be some way to counter battling to the bottom in this space. You know what I mean? And that there's nothing worse than fighting somebody when you're trying to sell somebody and then you both get down to 10 wax and the first one sells and then nothing sells after that. And big companies shouldn't be having that shit. So I fully agree with you. And like, I'm not ever buying into any of those big projects and going, hey guys, this is a project to make money on. No. Outside of the top 10 mints, you're probably not going to make money.
mm.
GPK though, GPK, if you buy stuff, and I go back to my pack talk, if you buy GPK and you buy packs, you're usually safe if you keep your packs closed. Tough to fucking hit on those packs. Even in their last pre-minting, it is so tough to hit.
That was the
Packs are
worst
safe
thing,
money,
yeah.
guys.
I
Yeah, which
opened
one
all
was
my
that?
packs.
GameStocks?
Um,
GameStocks?
no, I opened. It was like the Winterfest.
Oh, the Burning Mint. So, as far as the best packs that GPK's ever come out with, GameStocks, because those had the pre-mints and you could get the mint ones. I think I actually think Van went and got two of those mid one golds. I was actually lurking that. He pulled the Elon. That is the holy grail in that set, the Elon gold, I believe. Props to that one, pulling that one. I was like, oh shit, somebody pulled it. And I think he pulled another gold too. Could have been the Atom Bomb. Electric Elon and the Atom Bomb, didn't you? You pulled the Atom Bomb too, didn't you? I watched that sweaty pickup. Yeah, but yeah, it's tough. I know these teams need time, but they need to pick it up because there's smaller teams that are coming out swinging, and they're looking a lot better than these big brands
I mean,
for sure.
Jonah was saying Jonah did an interview with Anders today about Atomic Hub, and he was saying that there's a load of new projects that are coming that none of us even know about, like only they know about. So I think there's going to be a flood of projects to wax very soon.
I think so too.
I mean, judging by my
I think so
inbox, like
too.
my inbox today was literally 12 people with different game ideas saying, "Could we do this?" And I was just like, "Dude, like where are you going to find the developers for all of this?" Like,
Yeah,
what I want to do, right? And here's my grand plan. I don't have any secrets of what I want to do. Is that so? The development for Nova Rally is by a guy Valeri. He runs a development company in Russia, right? And what we want to do is we want to create the largest wax game development company and train up all of the people there to be wax blockchain developers because there seems to be such a shortage. So, and you need to do it in a structured way. Like, you need to be dedicated. So he already has experience doing it and getting people up onto the web development space. And what we want
yeah,
to do is get all of the young staff and get them familiar with wax because wax is so difficult to learn. There's very little documentation. You need to trial and error and ask people that know the space.
100%.
And that's what we want to do. And that's what I would suggest if you are looking to do your own NFT project, find either an EOS developer or find a C++ developer and pray and like pay them to learn wax because like you need to think outside the box to get these developers because there's anyone can have an idea but it's difficult to actually build a game and we're lucky in that we've got like 5 or 6 smart contract developers for Nova Rally. Like,
Totally, totally. I've got a small project. It's just a small one. It's a community-based one. I usually attach prizes to my stuff. So, but yeah, if I was to ever do the game thing, you're 100% right. So the thing is, if you can go and train your staff, there'll be an instant flip over when speed will be met. You'll be able to pump out developers, and you'll be able to finally get this mojo going where we're getting good shit. I think a big problem, like you just said, is not having enough people knowing the wax space, not having the developers in the wax space. And that I think that'll go well, man. If you guys keep training developers, it's something that is very needed in this space. It's not hard to find artists here. It is very hard to find developers. Very hard.
But I just think that someone will come along one day and then, like, because some of the tools like on Ethereum for building smart contracts, like you don't need to have as much coding experience. You can just use like visual editors and stuff. Like when that
Yeah.
that should come to Wax. Like Wax is very mature in like the marketplace. Atomic Hub is great. Like, but in actually, if they made the development easier, then all of these projects that on these other chains would just come here and do them. I think.
Totally. Totally. I agree. Agree.
What are people saying in the chat?
Amazon NFTsale.io.
Someone's asking if you collect stuff on other chains.
I do not. I do not. I have one piece on OpenSea. One piece on OpenSea.
I'm the same. I hate Ethereum. I hate Ethereum so much. I own some Cardano NFTs, but like I just bought them for fun because I like to open up the gamble and see maybe one
I
day
do.
the first Cardano NFTs are worth something. But like it's gonna take them ages to do anything on that chain or any chain
Yeah,
to set it up.
I agree. I'm on. I have something on EOS, but not much. But writer stuff. I have writer stuff
Right.
on EOS. But yeah, other than that, just Wax, little bit EOS, one OpenSea asset. Got a fair bit of RFox. I know me and you chatted about your RFox and the window closed. It was cool. They did with their first rewarding of the RFox, they rewarded people with their collection score and their mid scores. So you got, instead of having stake tubes, you got rewarded so much RFox for how well your mid score and your collection score was.
Really?
Yeah, that was really cool how they did that. I ended up getting just over 6,000 RFoxes. Not bad. It was not bad.
The only other thing that I was considering buying is like I'm a big poker fan and I missed the sale because I was busy. But on Theta they were doing these World Series of Poker NFTs.
Interesting. Is
Big
it on Wax or is that in another chain?
on Theta the streaming service.
Theta. Okay, interesting, interesting. Everybody's about Zed's run too right now.
Oh, I own a horse. I own a horse in Zed Run. It just
Right
sits
on.
there. I don't feed him anything. I can't afford to feed him anything. It's on Ethereum, dude. He just sits in the stable looking sad. He took part in one race. He came second. Good for him. I tried to breed him. I tried to charge people $700 to breed with my horse. No one was interested. So he sits in the stable.
Oh, that poor horse. That poor horse.
I don't understand. Like, I just don't understand how the game works. Like, I feel like
Yeah.
it's just for like very rich people, that game where the price of the horses is insane. I got one for $50. God knows what it's worth now. I got one for $50 when the game was an absolute mess. Like I think it was in August.
Last year.
Yeah.
Funny because I think what was it about a month ago they were actually doing well. So that's what 10 months, almost 9 months till it actually hit the ground floor, guys. That's the thing. That's the thing. It took 9 months to actually get you somewhat of a product that people are enjoying.
It's a great
No
idea
shot.
though. It's a fantastic idea. I just
Oh,
wish it was
for
on
sure.
another chain. I don't like. I know that they've moved to like Polygon or something, but I don't. To me, that doesn't solve the problem until with my credit card, can I buy whatever it is, Matic or Polygon, whatever it is. Until I can buy it with my credit card, it doesn't solve the problem of getting on there because you still need to pay the fees.
Totally. And like, I don't know if people know this, but the amount of streaming horse racing on GTA, no wonder it's doing well. That's like you could just tune into a stream and somebody's doing horse racing all day and he's got 500 people watching him. What the hell? Like this isn't that fun, but it's a hit. People love gambling. That's what
Oh,
we're
you're
doing
telling.
here
I mean, I'm
for.
a gambling man myself. I can't help it.
Exactly.
That's why we crack these
Exactly.
packs. Like essentially, every single
Exactly.
game on Wax is just gambling. Do you not think that one
Totally.
day the laws are going to come because they locked down the laws on the loot boxes
Yeah.
in other
Yeah.
games?
I think it will, but the thing is, you own these things, so there's got to be different regulations. I know regulations will come, but you own these things, right? So it's a little bit different because when you gamble on those things, the loot boxes though you get stuff. That's interesting.
Yeah.
Uh, but as far as gambling goes, you don't win all the time. At least here, when you're ripping your pack, you get something.
Yeah, but sometimes you get something so bad that,
Only in 2 minutes.
like, yeah, it's really bad.
Sorry.
Really bad. Sometimes you get something really bad and you just wish that you hadn't.
Totally. Totally. Just give me a sec here. I just got to send a text. Sorry.
No worries. Let's see what the chat's saying. Oh. Yeah, I see, but 90, maybe that 1% that you get something really good that makes up for that 99%. You can,
Oh, totally.
now, someone says you can now get onto Polygon through BSC. Interesting. That makes it a bit better. Maybe I can start expanding a bit now. Although the UK has banned Binance, so maybe that puts the end to that. I still haven't read the news articles. I don't know if my money is stuck on Binance, or someone just sent me a load of news articles saying that the UK has just banned Binance. Like, what's up with that? What am I going to do with it? Can I get my money out? I don't know. I haven't looked into it yet.
Well, the thing is, I don't know. With my view on it is NFTs are unique in their own, guys, and it's going to be tough to regulate NFTs. It's easier to regulate a token. It's going to be tougher to regulate these things. So who knows? Who knows? It's a weird thing because it's a foundation that we're born and grew up on. The controls, the government policies, whatever it is, the regulations, and they want to control everything. They want a piece of the pie. It's like, oh, we have this beautiful thing that's decentralized, crypto and everything, and it was built on their foundation, and now they want a pie of it, a piece of it. But it's like, you guys can't fucking control everything. You can't.
They need to
I
need
just
to do some reading and really understand. Like the governments are going to need to upskill because all the people I know that work for government are like, they don't understand what blockchain is. So how on earth are they going to go through my Wax account and see what I've been up to? Like, who's going to be doing that? They need to start hiring some serious people if they want to start doing that. Because how on earth are they going to know? Like for Nova Rally, for the business, like everything's documented. Like we have this whole tax process we need to follow just in case. But the argument that people say to me, like, maybe you just take your chances. What's the likelihood that they'll even find out? I think in my head, like, realistically, like, how are they going to go and find out? But then, at the same time, I don't want to go to jail, so I make sure everything's safe. But, like...
I know they're working on AI tech in Canada. They are pumping some big money into AI tech. Now, when that becomes a thing, that might be the issue. But until AI is discovered, they're not going to figure out everything in your wallets. But that is something to keep in the back of your mind, guys. AI could play a big role when it comes to this shit. Because that's the thing. They're just saying people don't know. They don't even the financial advisors can't even advise this stuff. I think I brought it up to my bank one day, and the lady was like, "Okay, well, if you don't want to deal with me, I'll just put 35% aside, and we'll call it a day." But like it's a bit of a pain in the ass because we're in a growing space that we just don't know the answers to, and then there's always going to be people trying to counter it. And just be smart with your stuff, guys. Just be smart with it.
This Polygon stuff, now that if you can get it easily, maybe I will start to expand my reach. But I know that some people don't like Ken Bozak, but the one thing that he did say is like, and I'm kind of the same opinion, is that if you just focus on the Wax blockchain, you will know everything that happens on Wax, right? And you'll have a good idea of what projects you can get into. And if you there's a possibility that you can miss some stuff if you're on all of the chains. Like, I barely keep up at the moment with everything happening on Wax, so it's very difficult for me to look across all of the chains, especially when I don't know how they work. So, for me, I just focus on wax and I enjoy it, and I think I will be doing that for the like a long time. I think because it's just easier for
It took
me.
a long time to learn it. Took a long
Yeah, I
time to
know,
learn it.
right? Like learning how to do all this stuff. Like I've not even been here as long as you. Like I bet you dealt with some like terrible stuff like when you
Oh,
first started. Like
drops were the worst. Okay, as far as buying more packs, sure, I could casually go, oh, I want 10, 10, 10. But after January, before January, the drops were horrible. The bugs were horrible. Everything was a mid spree here. Everything was a mid spree. So you'd see the room buzz for 3 minutes, and then it wouldn't buzz anymore. And then people would be like, I can't believe that guy got all the mint ones. And then they finally did the pre-mint thing, and that went very well. Horrors went with the hybrid the first time. I think that is like the first and only sale where I got to sit there and buy 10 packs every like 5 minutes and go, yeah, I want some. Yeah, I want some. That's not happening anymore. I wish those happened. I explain it to people who are coming new to this space. Expect the Top Shot numbers to come, guys, because maybe not up to where Top Shot is, but as far as like buying packs and stuff, what do they do over there? They throw you into a queue of 250,000 and only 5,000 people get a pack. That could happen here, guys. So if you end up buying something on the secondary market, again, it goes back to be picky with your shit.
I would quite
You
like to
know,
see a queue system maybe for some projects. Like for the very largest drops, like there's no fair way to do it with that many people. Maybe you just do a queue system. And it's just
totally,
random. You either get it or you
totally,
don't.
totally. And I think that'll eventually become something.
Because I want to whitelist everyone, right? And also now from the tax regulations, you're gonna need to know a lot of information about who's buying your stuff. So you're gonna need a whitelist anyway. But like when it gets past a certain point, like you have to pay so much in RAM to do whitelist on Wax. Like you just need to keep paying and paying and paying and paying and paying. Every time you add like another 1,000 people to the list, that costs money. So like part of your budget is going to become like if you want to whitelist like if you want to whitelist like 10,000 people, 20,000 people, 50,000 people, like then it starts to become a problem, and then you just think to yourself, actually, we should just do a queue.
Well, and then I've also thought about, see, you have your token holders, you RNG your top 500 for 100 spots.
Yeah,
And then you said, say you have 500 people with a set complete, you RNG 100 of those people for a spot. Then you pull them out of the next whitelist and you keep the remaining four that you didn't. Sure, it might grow a bit, but you just keep trying like that. You're going to win some, you're going to lose some around here, guys. Like I said, you pick with the shit, you're going to win some, you lose some. Sometimes you'll miss out completely.
I'm glad to see
You
people
know,
trying different approaches though with the drops. Like,
you have to. You have to. It's not something that's been fully perfected yet, and I
well,
don't think it ever will be.
well, that's the thing is basically on the stream today with the Atomic Hub, they were just saying like there's so many things that they can do, but unless they go down the route of doing full KYC for every single person on Wax blockchain that uses Atomic Hub, there's no way to beat the bots. It'll be a cat and mouse forever. So, like, the projects will probably need to take stuff into their own hands and get creative about how they're selling to make sure that they end up in the hands of the people.
I never hit when the captcha's on. I hit when the captcha's off.
I turned it off for Nova Rally because it was the same for me. I just said, right, I'm going to do this on my own. And it was days. It was days of doing the whitelist. And then I had like over 1,000 bots signed up. And I had this script running that was removing them. And like, it was a lot of effort. But at the end of the day, it worked out okay. But I was thinking to myself, like, how do these other projects, how are they doing it? Because there's like, and maybe it was a bit easier because people didn't know the name Nova Rally, so there weren't as many like bots ready and waiting. Maybe there was a few, but imagine the next Nova Rally sale. How many bots would turn up because they saw what happened to the last packs? They'll turn up in thousands and thousands and thousands. And then it's like, how do you deal with that?
Yeah, I don't know. I don't know. Yeah, it's tough. I see. Who's that? Gorna. Gorna saying when the captcha's on. Who knows, man? I hit one of the guys in the group hit mid one pack hogs. I hit mid 6 to 17. Um, but I've noticed if the banner is on our planet and you've got something like 1,200 packs, then the bots win those for sure. Yeah, I can't disagree with you there. Because 1,200 packs goes like nothing. What was that? Wax Arena? I didn't get shit. Yeah, I know the bots will get worse, the capture will get worse, whatever. It's just there's no proper way to do that because one day I get a capture, it's click 1 or 2 blocks. The next time I click a capture, it's like 65 blocks. By the time it's done,
It
there's
doesn't.
already another sale out.
It doesn't matter what I do with the capture. I just get that buffering. I don't know if it's just where I am or it happens on all my computers. I don't know what it is with my account, but I just get the
Yeah,
you click it and then it buffers, and then by the time it's open, the sale's done.
totally. Yeah, yeah, it sucks. It sucks. It's just it's again, guys. Innovations, exploits, stuff like that. Everything's going to change.
Well, that's the thing is
This space will be.
you have to rely on like people in the community giving you little tips and tricks and know-how to get around it. Like people are saying to me, buy something small right before. That helps. So that's new. Maybe I'll start doing that. Like whatever you can do to try and get these drops, because
Totally. Totally. All right.
Wax Arena was the easiest bot snipes ever. It's easy to force one-click capture, so bots just do that. But the thing is with the captures, apparently the speed in which they can solve the captures is not as fast as humans. So I get why they do that, and I get why people are making that argument that captures are effective. But the problem is that for some people using that capture, I'm getting a bad experience. Why is it like it means that capture means I can't get any drops? Like legitimately, no matter what I try, that loading goes for 10 seconds. So, and I've tried on multiple computers, so it's just like you can
There's
never
no
get around the
capture on
fact.
the horrors, guys. There's no capture on the horrors coming up. So if you want to try to get a low mid pack, go ahead. Figure I tell you guys.
Unlimited for
Our
13 minutes,
community
right?
would want people to know. Yes,
Unlimited. I'm interested to see. That's a new approach. I
down.
welcome
You can only get
new
10,
approaches.
10. Yeah. So you can only get 10 packs each every minute if you want.
10 packs each every minute.
Somebody asked what I see for Nova Rally. Up. Nova Rally looks fun. I like the concept. A lot of people like cars. A lot of people like the racing aspect to it. The death race is going to be cool. Um, yeah, I see good things from Nova. I think I'm up to 1.8 million, not as much as some of the other whales up there, but I'm going to be racing pretty heavy with you guys for sure.
1.8 million. Jesus, man. I need to
Yeah,
step
I'm
up my
stuck.
game. The reason why I don't buy more is because I'm the only person really that knows fully how it works. Like me and the developers. But so it's just
No,
not
that's
fair
good.
for me to compete. But I want to
That's
compete
good.
anyway. But I'll just be as I said, I'll just be trolling. I'm just racing
Yeah,
with. Some days I'll race with the best characters. Some days I'll race with garbage, and I'll win anyway. Who knows?
moist. Sammy plays. It's rigged. The
If you
moist
win a
said.
yeah, if I win a death rally, people would be really mad.
Yeah. Watch Sammy. Oh yeah, he knows everything's public here, guys. I don't think he's gonna do that. You can already tell he's not buying into his project and stacking his snaking.
Man, it was painful to see though on the day of the sale, people selling the cars for like $1, $1 or two
Yeah,
dollars, and
yeah, I got a couple of those.
oh man,
And you wanted to go through and scoop them out.
yeah, because obviously I knew that the
Yeah,
cars were going to go up massively in value, but then obviously I can't participate. But I was just thinking like. If I was looking at this project objectively, I would have already done this research on how many cars there are in the game, right? So even the
right.
common cars are going to be valuable, and people were selling them for $1 right after they've opened the pack. And like, if that was me just looking at it objectively, I would have made so much money. I would have just bought them all. That's what I did with Coin Pirates. Coin Pirates, I saw that there's a limited supply of the most powerful ship. I just bought them all. Like, and now they're like 10. They're like five
Yeah,
x in value. That's certain projects you can work it out. And like, that was one on the day of the sale. Like, when I was looking at what people were doing, I was like, man, these people are going to kick themselves with the cars. Like, obviously, I couldn't predict the price of the packs going up insanely like it
sure.
did, but the cars, like, you knew for certain that it's not going to be worth selling your car for $1 or $2.
Yeah, for sure, for sure. Even the drivers. especially with the death race coming, right? There's going to be a lot of those burnt guys. So like $1 for a driver is not good as well. Um, the Dodo farms too, guys. That looks interesting. I don't know if you guys are looking into the Dodo farms, but that looks interesting. They released a battle video in their Discord actually. So if you go to their page and check out their stuff,
I need to
they
do that.
released
I'll
a
probably do that on a stream actually because I didn't know that they'd be battling. I just thought that there was a bit of
yeah.
staking and crafting. So that makes me annoyed because I had someone was saying to me the other day, "Oh, you should buy in. The prices are going to go up a bit," and I like very. I was just like, nah, nah. I didn't know that there was going to be battling. That might change my mind.
Yeah, go peek it. It's in his announcements here. I'll just if you just go to coindodo.io there, you'll be able to bring it up. Coindodo.io farm, and then head into their Discord. The Discord thing is right there on the main page. And then you'll be able to go to announcements. And you will see a battle video with kind of like a tournament style bracket system.
Oh, that sounds sick, actually. I don't want to show it on stream because the people will buy it before I get a chance, before I get off
Yeah,
stream. Also, I don't have any wax at the moment. So,
yeah,
uh, maybe I don't show that on stream. Maybe I get myself one or two.
yeah, save it. Well, he does have a B stake incubator sale coming up, so, but I think that's like 12 days away, something like that.
I need to see. I'll need to see. I just need to work out what I can sell. Like, sometimes you just need to. I don't want to be putting any more money in right now. I need to work out like which projects am I swapping.
That's why I sold some MLB. I didn't want to, but I did.
I got some
Because I
MLB, and I think it's stupid to sell. I've got such low mints. If it does, like I've sold a couple, and I just think it's stupid doing it. But
it's picking up. Biggest sale was last night, 50,000 wax for Otani Mint 2 Epic exclusive last night. There's a few things picking up in that right now.
I'm gonna hold on. I'm gonna hold on to the rest of mine.
Yeah.
I got such low mint numbers as well. Like nothing like one or two, but like like up. I've got a couple like mint sevens and things.
Have you checked your jersey numbers?
No.
So what you should do when you go to look is copy the player's name and search Google, and then you'll just check to see if you've got his jersey number. Those are worth a fair bit
Oh
too.
yeah,
You have his mint
that
number.
makes a lot of sense. That makes a lot of sense.
Yeah.
Like I are constantly. I don't know if you do this, but I'm constantly checking. Even it's like checking the fridge. You know, when you know that there's nothing in the fridge, you check anyway. I constantly checking my inventory of hoping that I've got something to sell. Like I was looking at an Alien Worlds tool that I had, and it's worth nothing now. It used to be worth $500. It's worth $80 now. Like I'm just looking at it, like what happened?
No, I get that too. Sometimes, guys, you guys can't hold too long. If you think it's good and you plan on investing in something in the future, maybe sell some of your stuff. Don't hold on to everything. You'll have a lot of dead luggage in there. Count.
I'm just waiting on the big colonized Mars gamble paying off. These 21 sketches I had early. I resisted the urge to sell them. They were up to like $330 each. I could have sold them all. I chose not to. I'm gambling on these dark matter crates. If I get no dark matter crates, I'm burning every single colonized Mars item I have, and I'm never playing again. If I don't get one, it's a 20% chance per car. So in theory, I should get a few dark matter crates. They'll be worth a lot of money, and the chance at an ownership. If I don't get any, I'm done. I'm burning all my items. I'm done.
Burning them. See, that's the thing too. Even though I hate some projects in the space, I've thought about just burning their shit, and I don't want to start a burning war. It's the last thing you want to do is burn somebody's project because somebody who knows and loves that project is going to find what you love and start burning that shit.
Yeah.
They don't need
Please do a giveaway instead of burning. No, it's the principle. It's the principle. Burn it to the ground.
that.
Burn it to the ground. If you feel aggrieved by
Burn or
something, you burn it. Just burn it.
you could start a project like that, Burn Wars. Send
Burn.
me your NFT, I'll burn it and give you something in exchange.
It's a good idea. I actually considered like I don't know if we will do something like this in the future for Nova Rally, but I definitely considered something where instead of staking, we would just burn everyone's shit. Like, you just send us stuff and we will burn it, and maybe we'll do something cool with it.
Yeah,
Because there's a lot of stuff that
interesting.
needs to be burned. I'm being funny. Like, there's a lot of crap on Wax. Just burn it. Burn it all. We'll be the big scrapyard. Send it to the scrapyard. We'll just burn it all.
Well, and I do that too. So I'll buy a mint 1, and then I'll buy all the other cards around it and start burning the shit out of those, so my mint 1 looks more tasty. I love burning shit. I do love burning shit.
That's the thing. Is like we could just get all the crap that no one wants anymore. No one's buying it. It's just taking up space on the blockchain. Well, maybe we'll just do a big bonfire. Just burn it all to the ground. We'll do something cool.
Sure.
Out of the ashes, something good will rise. Yeah, I love burning. Burn Wars. Burn Wars will be the next big NFT project. Yeah, you heard it here first. Burn Wars. Greatest idea ever.
Yeah, send us your shit, guys.
See, everyone wants to burn stuff. Oh. The more you burn, the more you earn. That's a good slogan. That's a good slogan. Alright. We are wrapping up the stream for today. I'm not going to do the showcase today. I'm going to do it tomorrow. I didn't have time to look into the project. I don't want to talk about a project that someone sent me without doing it justice. So I'll do 2 showcases tomorrow on the projects that people have booked. Thank you for Burst of Energy, Mr. Noble, the man, the myth, the legend, for joining the stream. I like talking to him because he doesn't beat around the bush. He just says how it is. So thanks for joining us on the stream. And thanks everyone watching. And thank you for doing the giveaways. And I will play us out.
Thanks for having me. Appreciate it.
Sammy snakes us in words, hissing all the time. Sammy snakes us in words, hissing all the time. Hissing with a hissing with a Sammy snakes us in words, he's hissing all the time. Sammy snakes us in words, hissing all the time. Sammy snakes us in words, hissing all the time. Hissing with us, hissing with us. Sammy snakes us in words, he's hissing all the time.
Got it.
Thank you very much. See you later, folks.